To a new episode of Soccer Examiner. I'm Victor, and I'm really excited. It's the last round of the group stages, so it's either play big or go home. So let's start with the first match, the Mexico versus Uruguay game. Both these teams have 4 points and sit nicely in the upper half of their own group. Now, many people have been saying that they'll play to a draw to secure both teams to go in the next round. I'm not sure if this will be true, especially since the second place, which will probably be Mexico, will face Argentina, who looks clearly to be number one for Group B. So if they do tie, it would benefit Uruguay more than it would benefit Mexico. But if Mexico's up for it, then it should end up as a tie. I, though, will probably think Mexico will try to avoid Argentina, at least for the next round. So I'm going with Mexico beating Uruguay in this one. And Mexico should probably start at Chicharito Hernandez because Franco hasn't been doing much at all. And have Vela and Joanny Santos on the side, just like they usually do. Or why not put in Andres Cordello? He had a good match against South Africa in the inaugural game, so why not? As for Uruguay, Forlan and Suarez should be up top, and why not use Abreu as a sub? Abreu has a lot of experience, especially playing in Mexico. So he knows how the style works, so why not bring Abreu in the second half? So on to the next match, the France versus South Africa game. Now, I don't know what's going on with France. Too many locker problems. Everybody seems to hate or, be beating on Dominic. I heard that they had a strike, so they didn't actually practice. I believe it was Monday or Sunday. I don't know, but, and Anelka's gone. So just a lot of problems, And I thought they would be professional enough to leave those problems in the locker room where they, should be kept. But, they translated on the field, just a France that doesn't seem to be unified right now. Will South Africa be able to take advantage of that? Who knows? Because South Africa also, from the last game, didn't seem to be playing well at all. For me, it's going to be a low-scoring game. France hasn't been able to score just because of these problems. So I'm either seeing a tie, or a win by the French, maybe a small margin, 1-0, 2-0, who knows. But yeah, really, really shameful for the French. I expected a lot more from them, especially from this World Cup. And the quality of players they have, but they just couldn't, too many problems. So on to the next match, the Nigeria versus South Korea game, or Korea Republic, if that's what you prefer to call it. Both of these teams have been coming from a hurtful loss. Nigeria being 1-up, and in the end, Greece beating them 2-1. As for the South Koreans, they just got whomped by Argentina very badly in a 4-1 loss. Both these teams have a lot to prove. Nigeria has no points, and Korea has 3 points. So Korea sits better in this game. They'll try to control the field, play to their style, and hopefully they'll be able to frustrate Nigeria because Nigeria is really desperate for points. They at least need 3 points, and probably goal differential will influence this group. So not only does Nigeria have to win, but they have to win with a good margin, with 2-0 or 3-0 probably. But anything higher than that will be better. The South Koreans, on the other hand, I think they should at least play for the tie. But they will probably try to win the game just so they don't have to depend on the Argentina-Greece game. And that's the game I'll be going on next, the Greece versus Argentina game. Greece, big victory, 2-1, a lot of history, celebration. But now they're facing Argentina, number one in the group, and a strong candidate to win this World Cup. Greece, they played well. They have to keep, consistently playing that well. They have to shore up the defense, especially with Argentina, with the striking force that they have. Messi, Higuain, Tevez, and Aguero coming off the bench, and probably, what's his name? The Inter striker, I can't remember right now. But anyways, Argentina, have the flow of this game. They'll try to control it from the beginning, again, to frustrate the Greek. Now, can Greece do it? I'm not sure. I think they could get a tie at least. Not to, offend any Greek fanatics out there. But Argentina is just a quality team. And knowing Argentina, even though they're clearly going to the next round already, they'll try to go for the victory because that's just what Argentina does. They don't want to just go in, plainly. They want to go in showing everyone that they're good and they'll be able to go all the way to the finals. So I'm going with Argentina on this one. And as for the Nigeria South Korea game, I'm going for the South Koreans actually. I think they'll be able to dictate this game nicely, especially since more pressure is on the Nigerian squad. That's it for my predictions. I'll see you guys for a new episode. Bye.